welcome to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket semifinal number 2. Serbia taking on Belgium here in Valencia, Spain. Shona Thorburn alongside Azania Stewart, bringing you tonight's action. Can Belgium make history and qualify for their first finals? Or will Serbia stand in their way? There you see it. Sweden lost to Bosnia and Herzegovina today. Spain upset by Russia. And Belarus just didn't have enough in the tank against France. There's the road to the final. We know France is there. We don't know who they're playing. Will it be Belgium or will it be Serbia? Belgium fans here cheering on their beloved cats. Azania, I'm going to introduce Belgium, but you are going to talk about Serbia because you've had the opportunity to cover this team the entire tournament.
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be here in Valencia. So, yeah, I'm going to start with Serbia, but you're first.
I'm first.
Shona, let me hand it back over to you.
Fair enough.
Number 5, Kim Messa.
So, definitely, Belgium are not the Cinderella team anymore. They have a target on their back. And that was shown already in this tournament. Bosnia and Herzegovina with a big upset win over Belgium, 55-70 on game day 1. They barely squeaked by Turkey game day 3. Had they have lost, they actually would have been on a train home, but instead they won. And now they finished first in the group. They beat Russia in the quarterfinals, sneaked away with a 2-point game. It's all about who can step up and help Emma Misman. We saw Kim Mestag found her touch in the last game.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the team from Serbia, the coach is Miss Marina
about
Majkovic.
this Serbia team playing in the semifinals.
Well, the Serbia team is battle-tested, and I've said this from the beginning. They are 4-0. They've had, struggles. They had a tough one from game 1 versus Italy, and they managed to get that win. They've had an overtime win versus Spain, and I feel like they've just kind of really found their strengths. Also, obviously, Sonja Vasic is the go-to player and who is playing fantastic. She had 19 points and 9 rebounds against Spain. She wanted the ball and she got the ball. But they're getting good production from Anderson and Tina Kravic, and then Jovanovic has also been playing well. So
and now, ladies and gentlemen,
we'll take a quick pause for the national anthems. First up is Belgium. The national anthem of Serbia.
And now please remain standing for the national anthem of Serbia.
ready to go, players ready to go. And the referees for tonight's game is going to be crew chief Forsberg from Denmark, Kalpakas from Sweden, and Gedvilas from Lithuania. So a big honor for them, having the opportunity to call the semifinal game here at the FIBA Women's.
Because she demanded the ball, she scored the ball, and she really put them over the finish line to beat Spain and to get them into the semi-finals.
So both coaches here giving some last-minute advice. There you see it, ranked first in field goal percentage is Belgium. So that's a big,
that's a nice stat to have.
That's a great stat to have. And you know, it puts some pressure on this Serbian defense, but you talked to me about this Serbia defense and Coach Malkovic, Marina Malkovic, you know, she says we practice like this. It's intense every day.
Every day, they don't let up. And you know where they've beaten other teams is their pressure, their full court pressure. You will see them trap in great areas around the half court, on the sideline, anywhere they can really, you know, turn teams over. And we've seen them turn legit ball handlers over from Italy, from Spain, from Sweden. They've done it everywhere, and they don't get rattled. They've done it everywhere, and they don't get rattled either, you know. Spain had the home crowd, and they stayed solid through the whole game. So the second semi-final is to begin, and another exciting game.
Winner of this game plays France tomorrow in the final. Hello and welcome to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket semifinal action here in Valencia, Spain. Serbia taking on Belgium. Shona Thorburn alongside Azania Stewart. Dabovic is blocked by Julie Almond.
And Almond, for me, is having a really good tournament, hasn't she? I've seen her hit some, that's a nice block there from Davovic, saying not in my house, but Almond has really played some solid minutes. She's hit, you know, game winners, so no doubt we'll see some more action from her today as Kim Mustang comes off the screen.
Almond drives, takes it all the way, and it's good.
And there she is.
She's one of the best point guards in the game. 2-point basket is good by Sreven Dekic. So her first shot makes it, and the basket, draws the foul, touch foul there by Kim Mestag. There you see the attack by Julie Almond.
And she hits the three-point play. And here's the full court press that I talked about. They want to trap, they want to rush you. And there, good defense by Tina down low. And they get the rebound. Brooks, they go inside to Basic.
Mestag already with one foul. Clearly a mismatch here on Basic. Easy spin move baseline.
Yep.
And she scores.
Yeah, that's a lot for Kim Mestag to handle. And Basic knows that, and that's why she's so solid. She knows she's a tall guard and has a mismatch every time.
So Sreven Dekic is going to pick up that foul. But this is how they play, right? They take risks like that.
Yeah.
You foul or you steal the ball. Miesman to Delaire. Delaire lets her shot fly, but she misses. Sreven Dekic, another shot around that free throw line.
And it's like she was surprised that she was wide open. I think they're hitting her on the screen, and she had all the time in the day to shoot that.
Mestag nowhere really to go. Good defense by Tina. Krajnik. And now Basic bringing the ball up the court.
Tough catch there, but they're trying to go into their player that they know is a mismatch.
Van Loo gets free. Skip past Miesman, her shot is off. Sreven Dekic nowhere to go, but she gets the ball back. And her 7-point, of this game already for her.
And you know what? I'm glad to see her getting off to a hot start. As Van Loo is short on that three, and Anna Davic on the transition as Basic takes the hit. And Belgium want to talk about it. Papa Mustang wants to talk about that great start from Serbia. Sorry, I just wanted to say a quick thing, was a missed shot. Sreven Dekic, sorry, she hasn't really, she's played solid, but you know, her minutes here, as we see the sky cam and Basic take the hit, she's been playing kind of, you know, I feel like she hasn't really got her confidence and been sitting on the bench, and she's a solid player for them, but like I said, any player on this team can go off. We'll listen in to the timeout.
Okay, and if they move the ball, I only need one of the red team against the one. And you control the one-on-one. Start with this. Come on. Hey, an offense. Let's try to get open Emma right now, okay? Come on, guys. Hey. Let's go in a 42.
Well, you see the hot start for Serbia, and Coach Filip Mestag has to call a quick timeout. Serbia up 11-2, and you see the shooting there, 5 of 6 for Serbia, and just 1 of 6 for Belgium. And Coach Mestag said, guys, it starts with defense. One-on-one, you have to be able to control one-on-one defense.
Yep, for sure. That was a great point. And then he also made a good point in the timeout. Let's go to Emma Miesemann, right? She's in doubt, could be the MVP of this tournament. Let's get her the ball. Let's get her going in this first quarter.
Absolutely, 23.8 points per game to go along with 8.5 rebounds and 5 assists in this tournament for Miesemann. Makes the handoff. Doesn't get the soft roll. And now Serbia. So we see a matchup type zone here by Belgium.
Good defense, but a foul there.
Yeah, a good defensive possession. Ball ends up in the hands of...
Does Belgium really have 2 points right now?
Yeah, they've missed a lot of good looks. And another opportunity for Serva Dekic to add to her 7 points already.
Well, obviously, I didn't get the pleasure to look at your side, but I really don't think they saw a pressure full court trapping and run and gunning like Serbia is really going to put them under pressure. So hats off to Serbia. They've started exactly where they want to be. 12, let's say 13, sorry, after that free throw to 2. So Belgium needs to get something good, maybe to Emma.
Linskin's tough layup, and it goes. So now it's about putting consecutive defensive stops together. Dabovic, wide open three-point shot is off. And she's gonna pick up a foul. Vanlo, Linskins back out to Miesemann. Travel. She's going to be called for a travel. So good defense and rotation there from the Serbian defense.
Yeah, solid. And then what's so good, this is still their starting lineup still in, right, for 5 minutes of this. And then they'll sub in Anderson, you know, which won't let up.
So both these teams have been tested in this tournament. Serbia, 2 overtime wins.
Yeah.
1 against Italy, 1 against Spain. Brooks, deep 3.
Well, quick push there by Belgium, but Serbia managed to get back.
Vanlo. 3-point shot is off. Miesemann there for the rebound. Alemán, step back. 2-point shot is off, and another offensive rebound for Belgium. And Alemán gets all the way to the basket, and she wants a foul called as well.
Yeah, if Serbia needs to keep Belgium to 1 tough shot and a rebound, so good job Belgium getting second opportunities.
Tina, nice little post move there by Krashnik. Another Open missed shot by Belgium. So it's going to be an offensive foul on number 33, Tina Krajnik.
That's a shame. Didn't really think there was anything in that, but anyway, that's Tina Krajnik's first foul, so she can handle that, no problem. Anderson into the game, and also Miss Netza.
Netza.
Yep.
Jovanovic,
thank you.
who you said has played superb in this tournament, coming off the bench for them, right?
Yeah, I think she's been their X factor for sure. She had 15 points and 10 rebounds in their Spain win, so she's definitely been an X factor and really good enough to start in this team as well.
So it's nice always having those kind of players come off the bench for you, right?
Yep.
Great defense here by Turner. Almost forces a turnover, and she does, but it's going to be a kick ball and a new shot clock for Belgium.
Well, there goes the defense is what I'm talking about. Anderson turning up the heat. But new shot clock for Belgium.
Van Loo trying to create. She finds Massey cutting to the basket. Shot clock winding down. Dallaire with a little spin move and a layup. Nice move.
Really nice move. Spin move to the baseline. I like that. Might need to add that one.
Servant deckage is called. That's 1, 2, 3,
and 4 at the line.
So great start by number 11 here from Serbia.
We learned that one from Bentley earlier on, guys. She had a 4-point play. Yeah, we'll take it though. And so will Seven Dakic at the line. Very hot start from her. And that makes 13 points in this quarter, and still 3 minutes left to go.
Only averaging 5.5 during this tournament. So like you said, this team, this Serbian team though, on any given night, anyone can score 20 points for them, right?
Absolutely. And a foul as Yvonne, and she asks the referee, hey, foul, hold him, but you can only ask. Let's have a look. No, it's a foul.
So the hot hand is going to come off and get a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, and Butalia has played some solid minutes also for Serbia, so this isn't a surprise. She's been playing this tournament also.
Nice cross-screen action there for Miesman, but she turns the ball over, and Netza almost loses. She does lose the ball.
Too fast for her own good there. But still, you know, Malkovich tells her to think, but she was so fast, but still, that's what I'm talking about, the injection. And here comes the press. They get it in just in time. Very fortunate there.
So Massey, Hannah Mestag for 3, and it's good. And that's kind of what they needed, right, to see the ball go through the hoop.
They sure did. How nice is that to sub
one
Kim
sister for another shooting sister?
Yeah.
Basic. Pretty good defense there by Hannah Mestag. She draws the offensive hooking foul against Basic. Basic talking to the ref saying, okay, you can call me on that one, but you got to remember the plays before.
Well, that was interesting. But good defense from Baby Mestag.
So Vasic going out, and Dugalic, number 32, checks into the game for Serbia.
And it's still here from Anderson. I told you about the defense. Baby runner, front rims it, and rebound for Belgium.
And almost another, oh, it is a turnover. So good job, like you said, this full court pressure, kind of run and gun, trap style defense. And
is their style, the whole game. They'll pick and choose when they'll double, but overall, that's their style. Butalina, easy layup.
And again, full court press, denying the ball in. Nice movement here by Belgium. Adamant. Good defense, no one's open. Little three-point shot for her is good. And there's a reason why she is one of the best players, best point guards in the game at the moment.
Yeah, they had absolutely nothing with the shot clock running down, and she just hits that.
Dugalic hands it off to Jovanovic.
5 on the clock. Butalia pulls up.
Tough shot. And good offensive hustle for the rebound by Skorich, but ball stays. Sorry, goes back to Belgium.
Let me have a look at this. Oh, this is they're nothing but net with time running down. Almond, well-needed basket, but here comes the press again. Let's see if they get it in. They get it in. Sometimes they bring the trap. Almond breaks it.
Linskins gets it back. Her two-point shot is off. And now Serbia running. Dabovic. She likes to go left for that little pull-up, but her shot's off. Delaire. Hannah's hit one from there, and she hits a second from that exact same spot. 15 seconds remaining in this quarter. Dabovic is fouled.
Yeah.
By Hannah Mestag. I think that's not a great foul, in my opinion. It was well defended. It was going to be a tough jump shot, pull-up jump shot for Dabovic to make. Don't bail her out by fouling with 4 seconds left in the quarter, especially when you've made this run to get yourselves back into the game.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. Silly foul, and that's also her second foul.
Almond. Her shot is off. So exciting action after 10 minutes here in Valencia. 23-17 in favor for Serbia.
Well, for me, Belgium weathered the storm for sure, and they managed to hit some big shots. As we see, they're shooting 4 from 11 for the two-pointer, 36%, and 3 from 7 from the three-point line. And 70% for Serbia, 7 from 10, getting some really good offensive looks as we see the first quarter highlights. And Almond, for me, is going to be the X factor for Belgium. How well does she play? And if they can keep her going and stay red hot, they've got a chance of getting back into this game.
Absolutely, I would definitely consider her an X factor on this team. But my question is, you have Emma Miesman, number 11, averaging over 23 points a game. She has 0 after 10 minutes and is 0 for 2. So is that credit to the good defense of Serbia, or are Belgium not doing a good job of getting her touches in scoring position?
I could say a bit of both, really. I told you about Serbia's defense is hot, and it's red hot once again. For me, they lure you into, like, you think you're okay, and then all of a sudden, boom, the trap happens. They turn you over, and they turn those turnovers into quick buckets. So the official app live scores and stats if you need them. I've got them. It's how I get my stats for the game. So as the half-time crew come in for their dance, and we're ready for the second quarter action.
So Belgium trailing by 6 to start the second quarter, and their ball. So that's kind of the aggressive defense you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you'll be called for a foul, but other times you're not, and you're really taking away the cuts, the flashes, touches for players like
and they can live with that,
Misima.
right? Because they know they want the ball to go into that girl there, Emma Misima. Tough defense by Anna Dabovic. They know they want the ball there, so they're bumping her and making it very difficult. And Boutalier turns over the ball.
And now Allemont running. She finds Dallaire, who gives it up to Mestag. Mestag's shot is good. Kim Mestag. That's a good sign. I saw her struggle early in this tournament, and she found her touch in the last game against Russia, so I think this is a good sign. Her first three-point shot
Well, I
goes
got
in.
the pleasure to play with Kim as the soft touch jump shot for Anna Dabovic goes. I've played with Kim, and shoot, and that's exactly what she is. She doesn't care if she misses. She's going to shoot the very next one. Nice spin move.
Spin move to the basket.
Okay, Belgium is feeling themselves. They've wiped away the dust, the travel from France, and now they're in Valencia and they're here to play.
Jovanovic. Shots off. Dallaire wide open. Good ball movement. And Belgium here have brought the game back to 1. Tough layup by Dabovic, but I believe Linskins is going to be called for the foul.
I think so, but yeah, these are good. Let's have a look. There's Kim's shoot. Beautiful rotation on her shot. Nothing but a net smash. But for me, this is a good sub for Serbia. Get your starters back in. Brooks, Basic, you know, they're solid. Good minutes by your bench, but let's get your starters back in.
Yeah, I wonder how much longer Servan Dekic will be on the bench as well. She had the hot hand, 13 points already in this game. And Julie Allemont was able to force Yvonne Turner.
It's weird for me as we see the foul here. Servan Dekic, she starts the game, she subs out, and it's like Coach Malkovich forgets about her, and she'll just leave her over there, let her rot on the bench, and she'll forget about her and she won't come back in. And I think that's what's affected her in the tournament.
Mentally, you mean?
Yeah.
Linskins with another spin move, but she isn't able to convert the layup.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Mentally, I think that's kind of killed her, so that's why I was happy to see her start hot in the first quarter.
Basic falls hard.
She
to
needs
the
a
ground.
minute. Yeah, that was a long fall. No knee pads. She sure would feel that tomorrow. Look at this, up high and a splat on her face.
Pretty decent defense by Belgium.
Well, looks like it's a physical game with Butalina with a bit of ice on her face.
Basic has been the star of this Serbian team in this tournament. Her turnaround jump shot is good. I mean, she's so talented. She's a tall three guard, a really tall three guard, so she can post up smaller players.
Yeah, and she goes to that advantage every time. Good rebound.
Dallaire, tough layup. tripping foul is going to be called against Antonia Dallaire.
Oh, that's a great shot by the cameraman. Well done here. Look, Anna Dabovic just skids on the floor, and I think she's actually ripped up a floor burn, I guess is what you would call it. Just got to see that real quick.
She's staying in the game, though.
Yeah, good pull. Couldn't catch it clean. Those floor burns always sting when you get in the shower, right after the games. Those ones are always sore on your knees and on your hands. So no doubt, but good to see Anna Dabovic get back up and stay in the game.
Eldhoff has checked in to the game for Belgium. Now a little miscommunication here by Belgium that you don't typically see on offense. Tough runner, no good by Julie Allemande. She says, hey guys, I called thumb.
Yeah, let's talk about this, ref, because I'm pretty sure this referee had a better view than that baseline ref. So they're going to have a chat. The third one obviously doesn't think he's wrong. And they're going to go review it. Why not? Go have a look, referees.
So this is to check if the ball hit the rim and if Belgium has a new shot clock, correct?
Oh, I thought if it was off the wrong hands. And
I think it's a shot clock. We'll see.
oh, okay, we can listen in.
Just go back so we can see the rim. Do you have the one that shows the other side? No, no. Okay, let's go right here. This one. Please, mid-level corner right. Okay, just go forward slowly. Is that the best we got? Give me this one, please. The handheld right. Okay, go backwards. And just play it. Forward, forward. Yep.
It doesn't look like...
Perfect. To me, it hits. It grazes the rim, it changes direction. Roll it forward. Yeah, perfect. All right, perfect. It hits the rim. We're good with 14. Thank you very much. Good job. Yep.
Well, there you have
Coming in,
it.
up. Yes, 14.
It does graze the rim.
I got my contact lenses in. I couldn't really see that, but that's a tough angle to see. Yep, she's right, actually. It does hit the rim.
I think her big thing was the ball changed its projection.
Yes.
That's what she saw.
Yeah.
More than it maybe touching the rim.
Yep, great call, referee.
Dallaire, again, nothing easy for Miesman tonight. Mestag, tough layup. She's off. Hustle for the defensive rebound. 29-24 with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Dabovic leaves her feet and really no one to pass to. So 3.2 seconds remaining for Serbia on their shot clock. Quick turnaround jump shot is off.
Belgium does a good job off to the races, right? They catch the ball, nice little dunk down pass. For me, yes, Serve and Dakic is at their table to sub in. That's exactly what I was going to say, so I'm happy to see that.
Basic, her shot is off. I mean, you say Belgium knows how to run. You also have Julie Allemande, who is able to kick it up a notch, put it into sixth gear, and really push the offense. Dabovic almost comes up with a steal. 5 seconds, step back three-point shot, Julie Allemande, and it's good!
Big hit, and I said she's got to play tough and well for them tonight for them to win, and she's definitely stepping into that role, isn't she?
Absolutely, normally known as a passer, but she already has 10 points today in this game. And Brooks takes the ball. off her face, I believe. So ball back to Belgium, and the game is tied with 5 minutes remaining.
It's going to be an exciting one, that's for sure. Over and back. And still by Brooke here. The score changes are definitely going up and down, aren't they? So let's see what Belgium can get defensively here.
Shot clock. Brooks has to let it go. Nice box out by Dallaire. Beesman. Nice pass. 2-point shot is off, but a hustle for the rebound. Who wants it?
And it will go to Serbia. And still, Emma Misema, she's still on 0 points, right?
She is, but she hasn't attempted that many shots.
Yeah,
So
yeah, she's definitely passing the ball there, I saw, as they sub her out real quick. And it's been the Almond show for sure, and then a couple threes from the Mestag sisters. So tied game still, 4 minutes to play. Vasic with the ball. Drive, kicks.
Jovanovic.
Nice rebound by Vasic. She thinks about the three. Sees the mismatch. And good defense by Belgium. And Almond once again pushes the offensive break.
Neither team able to score in these last couple possessions. Mestag curling to the basket, her layup's good. So good ball movement and passing there by the Belgium Cats.
Meow. Nice cut here, look at this, Kim, right on the money. And very good finish from her, puts her team up 31-29, and Serbia call a timeout, they want to talk about it.
Stepping up here for Belgium. That was the first play of the game. She comes up with a big block. And just her aggressivity, you know, I wouldn't consider her a scorer. Very much capable of scoring, but she's looking to pass and create for her teammates. But tonight, maybe with Emma Messman not scoring as much, she realizes, okay, I need to step up.
Yep, and there's 10 points for her, 2 from 4 from 2 and 2 from 3. She's definitely stepping up because, you know, not all the time your main player needs to score, but in these type of games, they sure do. And this player, Servan Dakic, started off her bashes with the ball. Brooks thinks about it.
Shot is well off.
It's not like her, but good rebound, Kim Mestag.
So Sasha Chadjo getting some minutes here for Serbia. Same with now Wheelers from Belgium. Eldhoff. Shots off, good box out. Vasic pushing it. Servan Dakic, she had the hot hand in the first quarter. Haven't seen a lot of her here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and good defense from Belgium to get back. That was a 4-on defense, and they get a nice and a turnover.
I think all of her teammates expected her to shoot.
Yeah. good defensive possession for Belgium, in my opinion.
So it's going to be an offensive foul called against Kim Mestag. She's not too happy with that call. Good defense by Netza Jovanovic.
You know what? We've seen the last game also the referees be on top of any moving screen, any body part, elbow, chicken wing, anything that we've seen, they're all over it. So obviously they've talked about that and they're on it. So moving screen, do better next time, Belgium. Serbia's ball.
Sasha. That's how you use a stagger screen and you come off and you're a shooter.
Yep, and that's her favorite spot there, right in that corner. I've seen it time and time again, this EuroBasket, that's for sure.
So Chacho just checks into the game and already gives them 3 points.
And they're here from the sky cam. We see sets her feet, nothing but net. Lovely use of the stagger screen.
Perfect pass too, you know, reading the defense as well, realizing she's going to flare a little bit.
Yep.
Mestag inside to Massey. Massey takes her time. She has had a great contribution considering this is her first EuroBasket.
Yeah, I've never seen her before actually, so that was a really good screen and roll, and Kim, found her. Mestag, Basic for the 3. And Messi with the rebound, lovely.
Now Mestag, tough pass, back out. Adamol says, I prefer to shoot that one, and it's good. Julie Alamon with a huge first half.
Yeah,
here.
This is a nasty Belgium team. They came here for business, that's for sure.
Brooks. So right now we've seen maybe, minus the 3-point shot by Chacho. Serbia being forced into some tough pull-up jump shots that they're missing.
Yeah, because that's Brooks now. She's still on 0 points and she hasn't connected with one of her jump shots, and that's usually money for her. A momentum swing in Belgium's favor in my eyes. They're executing, they're screening.
Turnover by Mestag. So about an 8-second shot clock differential. Brooks misses an easy one, and I imagine Belgium are going to try and hold it for one last shot in this quarter. Julie Alamon, the hot hand, 6 seconds. She drives, she gets all the way to the layup, but just can't finish.
That would have been a highlight for sure.
So you put up your hands.
Woo. She had Serbia on skates and had them to the floor, as you saw. Luckily, sadly she missed that, but halftime already. Wow, that went quick. Very, very quick.
It did. And a part of that is because it's been so exciting. So, Belgium leading Serbia 36-32. And if you saw the first quarter, you would be surprised to see Belgium up 4 right now.
I would have to agree. It was definitely the Serbia show from the beginning with Servan Dakic. And here 2 from 9 from Serbia, the 3-point line. And both free throws, but no free throws for Belgium. But for me, the rebounding game, Belgium's winning 19-15, steals 6 for Serbia and 2 for Belgium. Almond for me is really sensational and a class act of a player. And we saw that quick start from Servan Dakic, and we get to see the first half highlights, which will probably be this lady here. She's definitely put Belgium and the whole country on her back and said, don't worry, follow me. I'll get it done today.
She absolutely has, and it has been exciting. Julie Alamon so far with a great first half. She has played over 18 minutes, so I hope that doesn't become a factor in the second half, because she's having to handle full court defense, pressure defense, trapping now and then. So she has played a lot of minutes for them in this tournament, and today is no exception.
Yeah, and they've, I think Serbia have kind of got out of sync. You know, they made some subs, and usually their subs are pretty good, and I felt like they just dropped off, and that's where Belgium really capitalized. Brooks really struggling. She's 0 from 3 from the three-point line and 0 from 5 from the two-point line. That's not normal for her.
So what about this?
Yeah.
Belgium up 4. Emma Miesman. 0 points.
A donut.
Would you have thought Belgium would have been able to put themselves in that position without their star scoring for them?
I would say no, but at the same time, yes, because why this team is so good is because they have a, what's the word? They have a crew that helps Emma. It's not just the Emma show. Yes, she goes off for 20 points plus, but she's got the Mustang sisters who can shoot the three. Almon, they've got post play, and you see Kim there, she puts a fist up and she knows it. So I think you would hope in this second half that they get Emma involved and try and get her early, because at the end of the day, it will be important that she gets something going here. But no, if she had 0 points and you're telling me they're ahead, I'm saying absolutely not.
Absolutely. Quick shout out to Emma Miesman, who just recently played her 100th game for this Belgian national team, along with Marjorie Caprio, who has now 150 caps to her name for the Belgian national team. So congratulations to those two on a great career. And coming up, some top plays from this tournament so far. We'll be right back. And now Bosnia with a chance to get on the board. Jones, goodness me. Sandrine Gruda is probably one of the elite defenders in this tournament. So it shows you how good on offense Jones is. I love the heart and the energy that Bosnia are playing with. They're not, you know, win or lose, they lose. No one expected them to win. What a block by Ketchum.
Unbelievable.
So Garnier with the substitution, no surprise. Guess who goes in? Joanna's three-point shot is good! And that's why Coach Garnier subs her in. 6 seconds left. She goes all the way. We have about a 2-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. Julie Almon, and it's good! What a big-time shot from a big-time player.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
going to hear from the coaches.
Coach, you told us before the game that the biggest thing for you was to focus on yourself, focus on your team. What did you see from your team that you liked, and what did you see that you need to change in the second half?
First quarter, which is something that we wanted to play. We stopped in the second quarter. We didn't do our job. We have to be way better in the third and fourth quarter and come back to the defense of the first quarter in order to win the game. Belgium is a very tough opponent. That's what we have to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to hear what Coach Messman said either, but no doubt he'll say, hey, let's keep building off that momentum that we got and that spirit and that fight. And let's find Emma very, very soon.
Both these teams will be playing in the Olympics starting the end of July. So I don't want to call this a warm-up tournament, but what a great tournament to really challenge yourself and see where you are.
That's such a great point here, right? We're going to see France and Spain and Serbia and Belgium in just a month's time. So this is fantastic warm-up for the Olympics. But you don't want to warm up, you want to win. One of these teams are going to podium either with the gold, silver, or bronze potentially. So, and with Spain now out of the tournament, anyone's game to win.
All right? Okay, this is the continuation.
So, Coach Marina Malkovic not happy with her team's defensive effort and intensity in that second quarter and says we need to go back and play the way that we played in that first quarter.
And I like that little shout. Coach says one, and the team says team. And I think Belgium truly do embrace and embody that as they're ranked first in the competition with 22.8 assists per game.
Hello and welcome back. Boy, do we have an exciting semifinal going on here in Valencia at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Belgium with a slight lead over Serbia. Adam on to Messman. Her shot is off, but Dallaire, nice little tip. And now a turnover. And Turner, easy two-point basket for her.
Yeah, great defense and some quick offense. Exactly what Serbia needs, but they go with Anderson instead of Dabovic to start the game also. So obviously that worked out well. Quick basket.
Good defense, tough shot by Mestag, but she's fouled by Vasic and will get to go to the free throw line. Yeah, I mean, Dabovic, I think she's a good defender, but not as much of a lockdown defender as Yvonne Turner can be, especially against someone like Julie Alamo.
Yeah, they need something a bit tougher and to slow her down, especially because she's quick as Kim Mestag hits the first. Amon is quick out the gates, right? She catches it and she's in full fifth gear real quick. And a hustle for, yep, and Serbia will get the ball back.
So, Serbia now. Little half-court zone pressure here. Brooks, shot is off, but look at those white jerseys on the offensive rebound. Vasic comes up with it.
It's incredible how well Vasic actually rebounds. She's a long, lean body as Anderson.
Anderson, little hesitation, and she gets all the way to the basket.
Well, nice change up there. She gets the start, and 4 quick points is a back door.
Great backdoor movement and a nice pass from Emma Miesman.
That's a big miss from Anderson. And hey, sometimes it's not your game. As we see Almont to the rim and a nice finish for Emma. You know, sometimes this is not your game, so you get other teammates involved, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Okay, you know, Emma's not scoring, but trust me, defense is worried about her, so they have to pay attention to her, even when she's having an off night. Off night, she's only taken 3 shots, excuse me.
Yeah, it's not an off night.
Tough shot, Bassage there for the rebound. Good job getting Linskins off her feet, and Tina Krashnik is able to draw the foul.
Here we see the nice little finish by Armand from the Skycam. Just got added to the camera crew for the semi-final game and the final. That's a lovely little shot there. And that's her 3rd foul, unfortunately, so she's gonna have to sit for a few minutes. And Messi subs in for her. Tina hits the first. Misses the second, and Emma Miesman with the rebound.
Nice read almost by Bassage. Isn't able to get more than a fingertip on it though. So ball out of bounds for Belgium. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Delaire, shots off. Miesman fighting for the offensive rebound, but she steps out of bounds. And now ball back to Serbia. Serving Dekic, that hot hand in the first quarter, hasn't scored since. Bassage now, 1-on-1.
Big rebound by Bassage. She can stop on a dime and shoot that jump shot and gets a big rebound. She is rebounding very, very well for Serbia right now, keeping them in it.
Put it up. She wanted a foul, but there was no call.
That's Bassage's 5th rebound, by the way. Good hands by Kim, and Bassage keeps a hold of it and hands it to Anderson.
Turner floater, it's good.
Back to a tied game, 41-41.
Lights it up. Nothing cooled off for her at halftime. And Julie Almond
18 points.
Her team ahead. Krashnik, tough take, and it's good. And I believe a rebounding foul is going to be called after the basket on Julie Almond.
Let's have a look what he's talking about.
So I think Alemon was kind of saying, yo, I did not hit her that hard.
Yeah, and it's not my fault. Anderson's that short and a little afro flick, and she got the call. So Serbia's ball once again.
Serving Dekic, she's being quiet, but there's Tina. And a nice little shot by Krajnik.
Tina Krajnik has been really solid.
Massey, nowhere to go, gets it to Mestag, lots of time. I don't think Kim Mestag really needed to try and pass into Billy Massey on that possession, but they got lucky because Tina Krajnik is called for the foul.
And if that's not a foul, they're off to the races here. Let's have a look.
She's fighting to try and get around into a three-quarter position. Massey for three, and it's good!
Pretty rotation on her shot there. I haven't seen her shoot a long range, but she'll take it. And a well-needed three as Anderson looks to go to the rim. Basic.
Good defense by Belgium, but who's there for the offensive rebound? It didn't hit the rim, so she has to put the shot up, and now Belgium ball.
Good defensive stand by Belgium.
Julie left her feet, but got bailed out by Dallaire. Tough layup, but she's fouled by Tina Krajnik, and that's going to be her third.
Interesting. We'll see if Malkovich has just been told by her assistant that is her third, so they haven't gone to their bench just yet. Well, Krajnik needs to be smart here because they haven't sent a sub, so she's got 3 fouls.
And you know, we talk about in these kind of tournaments that on any given night, players have to step up, and you know, I had the opportunity to see this with Belgium. You know, Kim Mestag had hustle games. Maybe she wasn't shooting the ball well, but doing everything else. Turner, but Basic there isn't able to hold on to it. You know, I saw Hannah Mestag come up big against Slovenia in the first half. You saw Emma Miesman just go off against Russia. So, same thing with Dallaire. She has been consistent and done whatever is needed.
Yeah, the press is back on, but they break it. Yeah, Belgium has played solid, you know, and they've got to this point because of that. And so Serbia, really. They're starting 5. We need a bit more from Brooks here.
Hannah Mestag gets blocked by Brooks.
She kind of comes up a little gingerly after that block. Serving Dakic is the hot hand still as she hits that jumper mid-range.
Dallaire shot fake, and she goes all the way, but she misses. Is able to get her own rebound. Nice defense here by Anderson. It's interesting because Coach Malkovich, I mean, right here, I think Anderson's playing great, but she's played at a high intensity this entire quarter. She hasn't had a break. So she doesn't always go to her bench quickly. She really lets them play. But then, like you said, Anderson might go out and we might not see her again.
Right. And there she is. Finally on the board. She's got rid of the donut 0. 2 points for Emma Miesman. I knew it wasn't, she wasn't going home with a 0. But yeah, and especially because Anderson's having to play hard minutes on Almond.
Exactly. Serving Dekic, well off. Anderson is fouled on the offensive rebound. So that foul is going to go against Billy Massey. And then one player who checks out just to get a little breather is Sonia Vasic, who we see checking right back into the game now.
Yeah, fists in the air for Belgium. Malkovich, don't forget about Vasic, that's for sure. She don't sit on the bench like the bus is coming for way too long. Good defense by Emma Miesemann. Goes inside to Vasic.
Nice move, but she isn't able to score. Scorage comes up with the offensive rebound. Anderson. Jovanovic for 3, and it's good.
Unbelievable, I'm so happy for her. That's a big hit. And she was big for them in the Spain game. She had a dagger right in this corner, and that is a good hit for her. Belgium need to answer here.
Miesemann.
Hey.
Nice pass by Delaire.
That's all she needed.
She just needed to make that one.
Yeah. And now she'll probably get everyone.
Tough take by Anderson. And now Belgium running. Not sure about that layup attempt by Delaire. I think they could have pulled it out and run something, but she got fouled, so now she's going to go to the free throw line.
Makes the first. Puts Belgium up 4, and Emma Miesemann takes a quick breather. And also makes the second, puts her team up 5 points now with 1 minute and 2 seconds. Kim Mastag subs in, sniper shooter. Serbia better find her, that's for sure. Little zone here.
Vasic, 3-point shot is off. Scorage there. Nice little pass to Brooks. What great awareness by Scorage on that offensive rebound. And now the pressure forces Belgium into a turnover, and you feel the momentum shifting at the end of this third quarter.
Check my heart rate again. You know I've been having heart attacks in these games. Shona.
Jovanovic. Brooks there for the offensive rebound.
Only 84 beats per minute. No worries. Still breathing. Anyway.
10-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Anderson, 3-point shot attempt. But who's there for the offensive rebound? It's Vasic, so there's 8 seconds remaining. She goes hard to the basket, and it's good. Almond stops, pops. Her 3-point shot attempt at half court is no good. And a little bit of a run here at the end by Serbia.
And we see Vasic there put the ball on the floor and get to the rim every single time. She knows she can score on anyone. Not a lot of people can defend her.
And after 3 quarters, 54-55 for Belgium.
Well, here's Serbia shooting 49% from the 2, 3 from 13 from the 3-point line, and then 13 from 33 for Belgium at the 2 points. But here's the third best players. If you see Anderson in the highlight reel, as she got to start in the second half and played very, very well, as we saw the sky cam giving us a different view, bird's eye view, that's for sure. Anderson running very, very fast. So this is anyone's game to win for me, Shona, and you know what, I'm just gonna brag just a tiny little bit. My predictions have been right all day. I've picked the winner for every game so far. And this one, I have Serbia winning, but I couldn't bet. You wouldn't put money down on it? No, I couldn't put money down on it because I have Serbia, because at the beginning of this tournament, I did a poll and I said France 1, Serbia 2, and Belgium 3. But going into this game, I actually could put my money on Serbia, in my opinion, because I knew, especially this lady here, Almond, is a tough lady. She's hitting three-pointers, she's driving to the rim, and so, I don't know, it's anyone's game to win.
Start of the fourth, it's a 1-point game. Belgium winning over Serbia. 10 minutes left though. Scorage, her 2-point jump shot is good, and now Belgium with their first lead in quite some time.
And Scorage, good use of the bank shot there. But Almond, use their hot hand.
Tough shot, but ball is going to stay in Belgium's hands.
Good catch on the floor. Good look there. They got exactly what they wanted off that play. Well executed, Belgium.
Good ball movement and patience. You know, if there is a team that can come back and win, it's definitely Serbia. They were down at half against Italy, overtime win. They were down at half against Spain, overtime win.
Yep.
They've been tested. Nowhere to go. Mestag, tough shot, and it's off. And now, Anderson pushing it for Serbia.
And a kick ball there by Belgium, but no doubt there goes Serbia looking for their main woman, Basic. They know exactly where they want the ball.
So we have Belgium's starting lineup. Back in, Basic wide open, she doesn't miss. While Serbia are going with Anderson and Scorage joining, and Jovanovic joining Brooks and Basic. So good job, aggressiveness there.
Yeah, an easy layup there for Belgium. A breakdown on defense for Serbia.
Almost a turnover. And another offensive rebound for Serbia. And that's going to be their 10th offensive rebound. Basic.
Yeah, good rebound by Almond. They can't afford another rebound. Go into Emma here.
She misses, but she gets her own rebound. Almond into Linskens. Back out, you don't want to leave her open. But that time she misses.
Maybe a little fatigue setting in here, right? Fair few missed shots. Maybe you want to get something to the basket, both teams.
This is the 5th game in this tournament for both these teams. Belgium had to travel here from Strasbourg, France.
Yeah, and a missed jump shot by Brooks there.
good job keeping her composure and her balance. Brooks wanted maybe an offensive foul. So look at that, Dallaire, 12 points, 7 assists here tonight.
I'm saying you need to find the Vasic, get her going. Yep, here it is.
Goodness me.
Yeah. MVP.
How do you stop that?
MVP, she's got my vote. I was waiting to watch this game for who I vote for, but unbelievable. She is a scoring machine. Down the guts, nice little finger roll over the rim. You know what is amazing? I'll tell you what's amazing right after this timeout, actually.
We always need to be ball oriented. They attack us and we are playing on the other side. Come on. Rebounding. All right, rebounding. And don't make lazy switches. All right? It's easy to make the switch, but after we have the mismatch. No lazy switches. An offense, sure. Kim. Yeah, we bring a man to the ball on the right side. Okay? I have Antonia. We'll move. I have Kiara. All right? Into the ball. Shoot. Move. Screen.
Well, Serbia up 1 over Belgium, 60 to 59, with 6:49 left to play. Winner moves on and will play France tomorrow in the final.
Right, a very good point. And these highlights of the Vasic show, that's for sure. And you know what, in the Spain game, she spoke about her and Malkovich having a chat, and you see 14.6 big rebounds. She said, in the first half, okay, get everyone involved. In the second half, it's your show and it's your time to shine. And she's definitely come to do the same thing today. She's demanded the ball and she's got it and she scored.
Serbia won this tournament in 2015. Nestag gets all the way to the basket. So a good job there out of the timeout for Belgium. And now Belgium takes the lead.
Five seconds on the clock.
Jovanovic, and it's good. Nothing but net. And boy, has she been huge for this Serbian team in the last 2 games. All tournament, but definitely in the last 2 games.
Yeah, playing with so much confidence, and that 3-point shot is a nice little fake. And nice, Emma.
And Emma does not miss a wide open shot like that.
No, and that's 6 points now for her, all in the second half. And this quarter, actually.
We've had 11 lead changes. Biggest lead was 11 for Serbia, and biggest lead for Belgium was 5. Nice defense. Who do you go to?
And they get the foul. And Brooks looking a little fatigued now. She's got the tough arcs, as we see. A nice 3-pointer by Nexa. And Serbia fans love that. But it's now the Emma Miesemann show.
Can Belgium make history and make their first finals? Tough shot by Emma Miesemann.
Go into Vasic, she's looking for it, but they don't find it. It's exactly where they want to go.
Vasic with another offensive rebound, and she has been all over the glass, especially in this second half. Brooks. You said she looked tired. That shot's off. Good defense by Anderson. Linskins, no hesitation.
Good tip there.
Both teams missing, maybe a little bit of fatigue.
Yeah, legs are heavy. I say you get a good look, something back screen, a stagger screen, some sort of something.
kind of settling for outside jump shots now, both teams.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I think that's a sign of fatigue instead of being aggressive and attacking the basket, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Vasic has 7 rebounds along with her 14 points. So she's got it out of bounds.
Tina, tough layup, and it goes for Tina Krashnik. And now Lee back for Serbia. It's going to be a foul called on Netza Jovanovic.
Yeah,
first.
And right now, it's whoever can get a defensive stop, right? And a score.
It's that moment where you need to dig down,
yeah,
right?
you've got to put 2 possessions together, a good defensive stop and a good offensive stop. Score, sorry.
And neither team has really done this in the last couple minutes.
Nope.
Trading baskets or trading misses. Kim Mestag kicks it to Dallaire. Dallaire's 3-point shot is off. Messman there for the rebound. She misses, though. Mestag almost comes up with a rebound.
Good hustle there. And a little, nope, Anderson is able to handle it and sets the ball. Goes into Vasic.
Post up. Nice strong take by Krashnik, but her shot is off.
See what I mean? Serbia can't get a defensive stop and a score.
Kim Mestag, deep 3-point shot. And I agree with you. You're kind of settling, Belgium at least, settling for some tough outside shots. And I think it's a sign of being tired. Yvonne Anderson.
She's not tired.
She is not tired, and she has played this entire second half. I don't think she's come out in the second half. She has 8 points for them. Miseman under the basket, tough layup, and it's good.
Great recognition by Belgium there. They knew exactly what they wanted. They wanted Emma low, and Miseman finishes using the rim for protection.
Can Belgium get a stop? Vasic says, not if I have anything to do with it.
Kim with the rebound and Belgium on the run. They got their stop. Let's see if they can get their score.
Almont. Miseman, spin move, finds Massey, who I think wanted to pass it back. And so a turnover, excuse me. Anderson goes all the way to the basket. Tough layup. Brooks there for the offensive rebound. And it's going to be a foul, I believe, called on Emma Miseman. So just her second personal and team's first.
Wow, foul in this quarter.
Yeah, so you might see Belgium here start to foul or take some risks in case they have to be in a fouling type situation at the end of this game.
They go into Vasic.
Vasic draws the foul. So good, in my opinion, good tough defense there by Dallaire. She knows that they have fouls to give. Why not take one instead of giving up what possibly could be an easy 2 points for Sonja Vasic?
It is an easy 2 points. It even went in there. And they're going right to Vasic. Serbia know what's good for them.
Brooks, guarded by Miseman. And Miseman is going to be called for the foul. She did take an elbow to the face after. So now Belgium with 3 team fouls. 5 seconds. Basic goes all the way.
Unreal finish. She is a finisher in every single way and every manner. Shona, you've got to love it. She came to play. And an offensive foul.
So an offensive foul is going to be called on Kim Mestag. And guess who drew that foul? It was Sonia Basic. So things going
Serbia's way right now.
Serbia's way, exactly. 4-point lead, just under a minute to play here in Valencia, Spain. Winner moves on to the final and will play France.
Hey, there's a lot of basketball to play. Belgium needs a good defensive stop here. They can't let Basic get hot. Get it out of her hands, let somebody else score. Look, it goes back in, and here she's a killer from the same spot.
Jovanovic from deep. Her shot is off, and now Philip Mestag from Belgium is going to call a timeout, I believe.
Yep, I don't know what's happening, I don't know, with the referees. They'll have a chat, but we'll have a quick chat. Good defensive stop here from Belgium. It's exactly what they want. They need a quick score here and set up in their press. Maybe call the turnover a trap or something to get another look. But 31 seconds is still quite a long time. Let's see what the referees have to say, because I'm not sure what happened.
Okay. Go back, please. Stop back.
32-2, right?
Yeah, 32-0.
Yeah, 32-2, and then timeout.
Okay.
And then timeout. 32.2. Thank you. Good job.
32.2.
32.2. It's already happened.
Okay.
So they're checking how much time
Please
is
reset
left.
the game clock to 32.2.
Who asked timeout? Who asked timeout? We can ask, we can cancel.
Well, he did call a timeout earlier, but he doesn't want it because
while the referees were checking the replay, actually, he decides he is going to use his timeout.
Well, Belgium timeout, they want to talk about it because they need some scores and a stop, that's for sure. Let's listen in to Belgium's timeout.
Not on Basic, not on Basic, okay? Right? Okay, try to make fun on another one, all right? Because this is always 100%. So we have it. I have Emma. Chiara, you will give him the ball like that. All right, height. Okay, Antonio, you go into screen, you go. Cam, you go around. We have this screen for Julie. Enter the ball. You take it, dribble away, screen, attack on your right hand, pop, shooter. All right? Up, here we go.
So Coach Mestag drawing up a play. They need to get a score and a stop to give themselves a chance to win this game.
And you know what he says? Let's get a foul, but please, not Basic. That's 100% his exact words from him. So they might try and get a quick foul as soon as they score here to put Serbia on the line. Get Almond the ball.
Almond needs someone to Dallaire. Dallaire attacks the basket, and she drew the foul. So that's not bad, stopping the clock as well, right? You have an opportunity to knock down 2 free throws while the clock is stopped. 23.9 seconds remaining. So they're gonna have to go for a steal or foul.
Yeah, and that's Tina's 4th, but we're in 23 seconds left of the game, so she'll stay in.
So Serbia in this tournament, they are a good free throw shooting team, shooting over 82%. Basic, obviously, leading the way, 86%. So Mestag is able to foul Netza Jovanovic, and she's an incredibly good free throw shooter as well.
Well, they said anyone else, but Basic show good, good coaching.
Following the orders.
Following the orders.
So now Netza at the free throw line. She makes her first. Can she make her second? She can.
Yep, big time 4-point game, and Belgium need another timeout because they need to set a good offense here and then set their defense if they're going to get back within this game. 20 seconds, it has been done. We've seen Serbia do it versus Italy in this tournament, so we'll listen in to their timeout.
Take back or one, okay? Like that I can have. Kim, you will make a small screen to half. Sorry. Okay. Kim, you will make a small screen to half. Kiara over here. Right? Like that, she will have this flare screen to get you open in the corner. We go one. All right, we have it. So, what we're gonna do with Emma? So, this is the pin down. Right, I need you open into the ball. Fake with Antonia. So after we go with the up screen, you attack over the baseline, right? Okay? And we can have.
Well, we heard it. They want to try and get Kim Mestag open.
And no doubt, Coach Mestag, we've seen some amazing plays drawn up, not just this tournament, but back in the other EuroBasket. So let's see if they can execute it. They're waiting for Kim, no doubt. She is the shooter.
Adamant. Mestag, well guarded. Linskins has to shoot it. Her shot's good. 12.7 seconds remaining. And Netza Jovanovic is going back to the free throw line. We saw her just casually and calmly make the last two. What a big shot by Kira Linskins, though.
Yeah, because that definitely wasn't in the play, but they said, let's draw something up, and well done for staying cool at the moment. But also, good quick bucket and a foul.
Yeah.
You know?
Her shot rolls in. So the basketball gods on her side for that shot. Second shot is off, but a turnover is almost committed, and now it's going to be a foul going against Brooks. Linskins, looks hurt. So Linskins actually came up with a defensive rebound, tried to pass it to Miseman, and almost turned it over, got it back, and Brooks accidentally tripped her and fouled her. So she is going to go to the free throw line. I'm not sure she's going to be shooting free throws, though.
Just a really heavy hit, maybe winded herself there.
Grabbing her wrist, though.
Oh, is she?
So I think the refs are going to take a look and see how much time is left.
All right, here we go. Calls on the review for an unsportsmanlike foul.
Could you show baseline camera?
Yeah. Let's try this one. This one, please. All right, here we go. Just roll it. Okay, what else we got? Okay, roll this. All right, give me one more with the clock. Tell me when to freeze it.
Will you make frame by frame now?
Yeah, go slowly.
Stop.
Just roll it forward. Roll it forward. Right there, 7.8. I'm good with 7.8 and a normal foul, okay?
Yes,
we're going to shoot penalty. Thank you very much. Good job. So it's on number 9.
7.8.
Normal foul.
We heard the
After
referees.
review, normal foul. Number 9 with a trip, 2 shots. Please reset the
And in my
game
opinion,
back to 7.
you know, yeah, she wasn't going after the ball, but it was an accidental basketball movement that caused the foul.
Yeah.
By no means, you know, she tripped her.
Yeah. Yeah, and she says my bad also. But both teams now over the limit. And somebody else will shoot the free throws because she's out of the game.
So Lynn Skins checks out because she was definitely rattled up after that fall. Hannah Mestag is checking in. They're still down 3. 7.9 seconds left.
And these are big free throws for Kim Mestag because she subbed in.
Hannah Mestag.
Sorry, Hannah. And she misses the first, sorry, her sister.
So Hannah Mestag has not actually shot a free throw at this tournament. She is a good shooter though. She makes the second, 7.9 seconds. They have to foul. They do very quickly.
Great foul by Belgium. Quick foul, and we're just gonna go walk up and down right now. I think free throw to free throw line because both teams are in the bonus there. You see all 5 red lights on under each scoreboard as we see her 4th foul. And Brooks at the line.
So Brooks makes the first. It's a 3-point game. Can she make the second and push it to a 2-possession, 4-point game? She does.
Almond with the ball, looking for Kim. Shoots it.
3-point shot is
Makes
good.
it. How does she do that game after game? Almond knew exactly where she wanted. She shouted Kim, and Kim shoots it. Shoot is shoot.
So I think the referees are going to check to see how much time was on the clock when that ball went through the basket.
Wow, Kim Mestang. Let me listen in to the referees.
Go slowly. One more frame. Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
It's out. And where are we at?
This camera.
1.6, yeah? 1.6.
Yes.
Perfect. 1.6 on the game clock. Thank you. 1.6. 1.6 on the game clock, please.
So 1.6 seconds.
And
Belgium have no timeouts left, so even if they foul, it's going to be tough for them to get a shot up down the other end if they foul within like 0.2 seconds.
yeah, they need to get it in.
It's
And
touched.
the chip.
Mestag. It's good. Is it good? Oh my goodness. Is this possible? So they're going to go to review. No surprise there. So, Emma Missman actually touched the ball though. I'm not sure if Mestag had enough time to get that shot off, but we're gonna find out on review.
Unbelievable shot, Kim. She hits the 3, then a steal, and is smart enough to put the ball up. We're gonna listen in to the review because this is the biggest one yet. Nope.
Take me all the way back to the throw-in. Just want to make sure that the clock ran. Started on time.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Messman.
Now, it starts on time. Go back to the release. Slowly. Yeah. Ball's in the hand, lights on, no basket.
No basket.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's tough.
It is, but what a game. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Incredible game here tonight in Valencia, Spain. And you see the disappointment and tears by the Belgian players and the cheers and celebration. So there it is. It's clearly still in her hand, unfortunately. Serbia, what an incredible game. Belgium, what an incredible game.
Wow.
74-73, Serbia squeak out a win over Belgium, and they will be playing in the final tomorrow against France.
Yeah, and there's Kim. Sadly, she's got tears in her eyes because she definitely played her heart out, and Belgium is just so sad because both of these teams have played phenomenal as we see Serbia, second final appearance in the women's EuroBasket. Both of these teams, honestly, I'm going to give them both a round of applause because Belgium deserves to be in the final and so does Serbia. But this is what this game of basketball is about. Only one person, only one team can win, and Serbia, by the skin of their chinny chin chin, makes wow. And there we see 24 from 48, 50%. They shoot 4 from 19 from the three-point line. I'm so disappointed for Belgium, and at the same time so happy for Serbia. I don't even know who to support there. 38, they win the rebounding game by 1 point. Vasic was the big deal for me. She demanded the ball, needed the ball, and she scored. Great minutes from Seven Dakic, and sad tears from Belgium, but they can go ahead and try and beat and try and win the bronze medal. And they have Olympic Games coming up also.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I know it's disappointment, but they need to bounce back. Finishing third at this year's Women's EuroBasket is also a big accomplishment, and even bigger than that is you need to get better, you need to improve, and you got to be ready in about a month from now when the Olympics Games tips off.
Yeah, and we'll see the second half highlights, and that was Anderson from the start. That was so good for her to start the game. But for me, it's not even that much, right? It's, what is it? It was 1 point here and a shot at the basket that goes in. It's not a lot that they have to adjust. But for me, like I said, and why I've rode hard for Serbia is that they're battle tested from the beginning, from the start of this tournament. They've had, you know, tough wins versus Italy, overtime wins. They've managed to just dig deep and find some way how to win. There, Almond for me was probably the player of the game.
Yeah, she was absolutely phenomenal tonight. 18 points when she needed a score. Her team needed a score. She was there for them. And unfortunately, like you said, maybe a little bit more experience from this Serbian team down the stretch. And they knew what it takes, like you said, because they're battle tested. But what an incredible day and games we have had here in Valencia at this year's FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Keep in mind too, this Belgium team is missing Jenna Ramon, a big player for them off the bench. The veteran, one of the most famous women's basketball players, Anne Waters, who will be there hopefully for the Olympics as well. So slightly different team we will see at the Olympics. I'm sure Emma Messiman is a little disappointed with how her game ended up tonight.
But they really didn't have an answer for Vasic, as you see her nice little finish. And also, we've got to give a shout out to Jovanovic for me. I think she was a real great X factor. She managed to start at some point. She came off the bench also in this tournament and just gave them solid minutes and really great minutes, having to hit the three, good defensive possessions. She's a really good, like, unsung hero really in this game, because Vasic we know, Brooks didn't really show up tonight, Anderson did her job.
Right.
And Jovanovic off the bench.
I
solid
absolutely
minutes.
agree with you. So there it is. The final, Serbia will take on France tomorrow. Third place game, Belgium taking on Belarus. What a day it has been here in Valencia, Spain. Myself, Shona Thorburn, alongside Azania Stewart, will be back tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting.
I can't wait. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Congratulations on